Well, hello there trainers, greetings, KuroBlitz here and welcome back to another video. There have been a lot of amazing updates when it comes to giving Ash Paldean Pokemon teams, and I do appreciate those a lot. They are a very creative thought exercise. However, there is one thing that I would like to do for an Ash team when it comes to Paldea, and I kinda tried to do this in my own attempt of a Scarlet and Violet series, but I want to show my thoughts here today, and that is, what if Ash's Paldea team for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was exclusively electric type Pokemon? How would that be? Would it be a challenge? What new resolve would Ash have to face? Let's find out right now. So starting off where all of the amazing journeys begin, I have to show Ash's partner Pokemon, the only electric type he currently has on hand, that being Pikachu. But Pikachu is only going to keep two of the moves that he currently knows, being of Thunderbolt and Iron Tail. I decided to upgrade Pikachu's move for Supercell Slam as well as Extreme Speed. Pikachu does not legally learn these moves, one because it's not really optimal, the other one because it's an event move from Generation 5, but given how Pikachu learned Thunder in Gen 1, Volt Tackle in Gen 3, Electro Ball in Gen 5, Electroweb in Gen 7, I want to give him a new electric move, being Supercell Slam. This move has recoil damage, true, and it's called Thunder Dive in Japanese. That's why I want for Pikachu to have an Extreme Speed. It's just a more powerful and faster version of Quick Attack. And this is Pokemon number 1 that I have for Ash in the Paldea series. As for Pokemon number 2, I decided to give him the regional bird like many times before, that being Kilowattrel. And his Kilowattrel would have Tailwind, Hurricane, Volt Switch and Swift. Tailwind would be very important to basically speed all of the other Pokemon. Hurricane to basically create strong winds in order for Kilowattrel to become more powerful. A tactical move of Volt Switch to basically twist all of the switching in terms of his team and to be more tactical for Ash to basically see when is the most important time to use the electric move for the electric Pokemon. And I do have Swift here because I think it will be very cute to see this frigate bird just shooting speed stars. And this is his second Pokemon. As for his third Pokemon, because Paldea is very tied with treasures and also the past, I decided to give Ash a Hisuian Electrode. And this Pokemon will be found in maybe one of the raids, and maybe it's like a lost treasure to time, it's like a living fossil, and I think it will be very cute and very awesome and very cool for Ash to have a Pokemon like this. His Electrode would have Electro Ball, Energy Ball, Gyro Ball and Chloroblast. Nothing much, nothing unique, but I think it will be very cool for Ash to have a Pokemon with a very explosive temper, figuratively and literally. Now going for his fourth member, I decided to give Ash a past Paradox Pokemon, that being Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks would have Discharge, Zap Cannon, Hurt Power and Tri Attack. So Sandy Shocks would have two electric moves, one that never misses and one that accuracy is a coin flip. He would have a ground move for extra step, as well as a normal type attack that could inflict status conditions with either paralysis, burn or freeze. This will be a very important Pokemon for Ash's arsenal. And speaking of arsenal, let's bring the heavy hitter, the bruiser of the team, this being Ash's fifth member, and because depending on whatever universe he would be, I feel like he would meet both versions of Paradoxes, so I want to give him a future one, that being of Ariyama's, since he got Magnetons too. That is Iron Hands. His Iron Hands would have Thunder Punch, Heavy Slam, Drain Punch and Brick Break. So he would have two fighting moves in terms of a fighting stab, an electric move as well as a steel move, even though all of the iron paradoxes are not always steel. They do have, you know, a metal-like body, so having heavy slam, it would be very important due to how heavy this Pokemon is. Now, last but not least, I decided to have Ash's 6th member be an Archaludon. Archaludon would have Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, Electro Shot, and Aura Sphere. This would be a projectile bridge Pokemon, and I think it would be very fitting. Who knows, maybe this Pokemon is in Blueberry Academy in the biomes of the terrarium, and maybe Hisuian Electrode was in the Timeless Woods in Kitakami if you really want to tackle the DLCs. And this Pokemon would of course not be an electric type, but I think it would have the electric Terra. And speaking of Terra, the 7th unofficial, the right Pokemon for Ash in this Paldea saga, it would be Miraidon. Contrary to popular belief, and I do love Miraidon a lot, I do understand it's the most fitting for Ash, but I would like to see Ash having a Miraidon in order to echo the Zekrom from Best Wishes. It's a Dragon Electric Pokemon. His Miraidon would not have Dragon moves, although he would have Power Jam, a Rock move, Mirror Coat, a Psychic move to bounce back damage, Electro Drift because it's on an Electric type team, and also Terra Blast. Maybe Terra Blast would be the Dragon one because in the video games your Dawn does have Dragon Terra Blast and the Dragon Terra type, so it would work either way, normal becoming Dragon. Yeah, I think it would be very fitting. Now, I want to talk about the honorary mentions for a Paldea team when it comes to Ash Ketchum of electric type Pokemon only, and I do have 5 Pokemon. So if you want to make an alternative team, just add Pikachu into this. And these Pokemon are none other than Zebstrika, Iron Thorns, Toxtricity, Alolan Golem, and Bolt Hunt. I feel like this Pokemon would be very cool to have. I can see Zebstrika because Cyrano has one and it's the black and white Pokemon from the Black and White series. Bolt Hunt, Toxtricity, they kind of work because, you know, Ash would have more Galar representation. And I feel like when it comes to other Pokemon, you have, you know, the Rock type. It would be very beneficial for Ash to have, you know, the Paradox of Tyranitar or the variant of Golem from the region he's a champion from. I feel like this will be very interesting Pokemon, and if you slap Pikachu into the mist, I feel like, you know, it will be a very unique team also. So consider this an honorary alternative. So there you have it, trainers. This is basically my version for a Paldea team when it comes to Ash Ketchum in terms of locking him into just one Pokemon type. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. What teams would you give Ash to Paldea, being type locked or not? And also don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. I will see you another time. KuroBlitz out.